Feeling different than other people. Hello, my name is Augustus and welcome to my channel. I learn about social barriers and norms to help people become their true self in life. So if you like my videos, please hit subscribe and we will keep talking. Today I want to talk about feeling different than other people. And honestly, I feel like differences are great. Some people don't like differences, and sometimes there are kind of like differences where it's like you guys don't mingle as well. I mean, there's some things that I just don't like, and like that's okay. There's some things that you don't like, and I feel like those differences, they make us who we are. It makes us unique. If you don't like something, it doesn't mean like they're bad. It just means that you don't like them. It's preference. But if you're trying to get into like a community or a group socially, then you have to learn how to expand your horizon a little bit. And this is kind of what I'm talking about. Like, if you're one like just going to work, coming home, and then just play games for 6 hours and then go to sleep and then repeat, of course you're gonna feel different than other people because you're not using your life the same way that other people are. And if you want to change and become a better conversationalist, have more things to talk about, then you kind of have to change your life. Because I understand sometimes it's like games are fun, or I don't know what other things you're doing, but those things you have to find common grounds to talk with other people. And this is not you forfeiting yourself and like throwing away your like past identity so that you can compromise. This is you expanding your horizons so that you can find common grounds with the other person so that you guys can talk. And as long as you and the other person are both willing to talk, willing to embrace those differences, then it's fine. But you have to make it a little easy for other people to talk to you too. Because let's say if all I do is talk about Fortnite all day. Shoot. Like, actually, I don't even play Fortnite, but I know it's popular, but if all I do is talk about Fortnite all the time, the other person wants to talk about, doesn't know anything about it, and wants to talk about like weather or like books. That's like, oh shoot, I can't talk to this person. And if we were to talk, it would just be, hey, that's it. I should maybe ask them about what they're reading and maybe go up, look up the book a little bit and then understand it a little bit, understanding the concept. Try to engage with the other person, understand their interests, and have that expand your horizon. If that person isn't interested in what you're interested in, cool, that's fine. Like, they don't have to be. But understand that when you are interested in their topic, you're actually expanding your horizon, expanding your knowledge. And now you can not only just talk about Fortnite, but you can also talk about books. Shoot. Now, if you do that same with other people, your natural point of topics I can talk about, it's like it just grows more and more. And suddenly you can talk to people about a range of topics. And that's the place you want to be. To become a better conversationalist, to be able to have someone that's being more sociable, because now you kind of naturally explore yourself. I guess the things that you like and don't like as you develop more and more things, interests. And that does mean that you can't just sit and then play games for like 6 hours. Like, that doesn't work. Or it does mean that you have to change the way that you do things. You can't just not explore anything else and expect a different result. So yeah, this is basically one of the things about feeling different. But however, if you're feeling different in a different way, in that you feel inferior, you're like, man, people won't like me. People will just not accept me for who I am. I'm a weird guy, I'm a defect, I've been excluded most of my life, and people won't talk to me. If you're feeling that kind of inferiority, then that is a different kind of issue. That is one where you need to learn to accept yourself. I talk about self-acceptance a lot. And if you're feeling different than people, different than others, focus on self-acceptance first. You can do this through therapy, you can do this through meditation, but accepting yourself, meaning appreciating who you are, liking who you are as a person. And when you accept who you are as a person first, then that allows you to move on. This isn't some kind of spiritual thing. This isn't some kind of like weird practice or something. This is about you not trying to not be someone else. You accepting who you are and embracing yourself and not trying to be someone different. And that will cause a whole world of difference. But ultimately, when it comes down to you feeling different than other people, you really have to change the way that you think. Because different isn't bad. Different's great. But you cannot dislike yourself. That will show up in conversations and in all the social settings. But that's what I want to talk about today. If you're feeling too different, take action. And become that person that is able to engage socially. Yeah, let me know if it helps. The things that if I say make sense, but stay strong, stay healthy, keep on going, and we'll keep on talking. Like, this is a journey that we're all just going on together. And take care, and I'll talk with you soon. You know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna risk it. I'm a risk taker. Risk the space on my hard drive. Okay.